this aside. And let's add our 1 cup of unbleached all-purpose flour, our 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, our 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and our 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to whisk these together until they're nicely blended. Now let's add our creams, butter, and sugar to our dry ingredients. Okay, so we've stirred our batter, and I have a greased baking pan, and now I'm going to flour my greased baking pan. Thank you. Just need a little bit of flour. And you just bang the flour around the edges and the bottom. This is to prevent our batter from sticking when we bake it. So I've spread my batter in my pan, and now we're ready to put it in the oven, and it's going to bake for 8 to 10 minutes. Let's get started on our strawberry syrup. So I have 2 cups of freshly washed strawberries. I'm just going to cut them into tiny pieces. Okay, so we've finally chopped about a cup of fresh strawberries, and we're going to put them into a small saucepan. And we're going to add 4 tablespoons of water and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And I'm going to heat this up on low heat. Okay, so it's been 6 minutes and our syrup is done. It still has a little bit of the meat from the strawberry, but that's fine because we're going to strain it. And here goes our sugary strawberry syrup. It's nice and thick. So now it's time for our whipped cream. We'll be using 1 can of coconut milk, complete fat, not the light, and you want to clean the top and the bottom of your can. And what we're going to do is we're going to puncture 1 hole into the bottom of our coconut can, and we're going to drain it of the liquid because we want the fat of the coconut milk. So we've gotten all the excess liquid from the bottom of our coconut can, and I'm going to turn it upside down, and you want to save this because this is good for making coconut rice or even putting in your cereal. So I'm going to conserve the liquid of the coconut milk, and we'll use this for something else next time. And we're going to flip the can over. And open it. And this is what we want, the thick, fat part of the coconut milk. And this is going to make for a great whipped cream. And now we're going to scoop out the fat of the coconut milk into a bowl. See, it's perfect. We don't have that liquid from the coconut milk. We have the thick fat that we want. Look at that. You can see the hole that we punctured. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to whip the coconut milk. Now I'm going to add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and now we're going to add a cup of our confectioner's sugar. Okay, so our whipped cream is done. Now, let me not fail to mention that the coconut milk that I used, I refrigerated overnight. Okay, so we're going to assemble our strawberry shortcake. And we're just going to pluck the stems off of the strawberry. And we want to cut these into thin slices. We're going to take a trifle dessert bowl, and we're just going to cut into the cake, turn it left and right. Perfect. Repeat the process. And you know, this cake is a nice, light and fluffy cake. It's not too sweet because we created our own strawberry syrup, which has ample sugar, and our whipped cream has tons of powdered sugar in it. So all three will complement each other perfectly in this strawberry shortcake. And it looks like we're going to get 6 out of our cake. 6 layers. And there you go. So you just want to go in. It should pick up very nicely because remember we buttered and floured our pan. So look at how easy this just goes right in for us. So you just want to press down on your first layer of cake. And as you can see, it's really nice in our dessert cup. And we're just going to spoon a layer of whipped cream on top. A little bit more. We want to cover the cake layer. Just rotate it. Awesome. Okay, let's put that back there. Let's take a few slices of strawberry. You can actually create a pattern by putting them all in the same direction. gently push it down into our cup. Look at that. We want to maintain the cake form. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice. Okay. You know what to do. Get that whipped cream on it. We want that nice layer of whipped cream. Don't want to skim on this one because this is the top. Okay, so let's add strawberry. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now let's move on to our next one. Same process. Take a piece of this, gently push it down into our dessert cup. Let's add the layer of cream. And don't skim on it. We want to make sure we cover this layer of cake completely. Now we're going to layer our strawberries. Let's add that layer of syrup. Okay, so we have our chicken pot pie, our spinach salad, and our strawberry shortcake. And I'm going to take a scoop of our cake. Perfect. It's a perfect amount of sweetness. The strawberry and the sugar syrup just taste so delicious. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I really hope you try our recipes. See you next time on Deep Dish Vegan.